For this buns tutorial, I'm going to show you how to do a super edgy faux hawk with multiple buns. This is a favorite because it's so simple. It's such a simple style, but you are adding multiple of them, so you're adding more interest. You want to start sectioning your hair to start. I recommend about 4 to 5 buns when doing this style. And I always start with a section at the very top of my head, very top of my temples, and I just clip that up and away. Whenever it comes to the hair between the temple and the top of your ear, I recommend doing anywhere from 2 to 3 sections, just depending on how much hair and how big your head is. But you want to make sure that you are sectioning in each area, and I do recommend using a rat tail comb for this specific look, just because you want the sections to look a little bit cleaner than maybe some of your other styles. Whenever you are sectioning your hair with a rat tail comb, I do recommend going from your temple back, from your hairline backwards, just so you have a little bit more control over it and you can really see where the rat tail comb is going. If you are doing this style on multi-day wear hair, like I recommend, you might have a couple of excess tangles like you see me have here. So just be very gentle whenever you're pulling your hair apart. You don't want to cause any rips or tears on your hair because we want to prevent breakage. But just make sure to section your hair. You want to clip up and away. This might be a style where you need several alligator clips, more than 3. I definitely recommend owning 3 to 6 at a time, just in case you lose one or one breaks or something crazy like that. But as you are sectioning your hair up and away, you want to make sure that the sections are horizontal and even on both sides, so they look a little bit cleaner for you. Once you get to the middle section, I promise it'll get easier from there, just because that third bun, around the 3rd or 4th bun, is where you have most of your hair on your head, so it will be a little bit tighter fit for those buns. Just be wary whenever you are clipping your hair up and away that you are not grabbing hair from the other sections, just so you can make it easier for you later on. And you want to keep clipping up and away. It's going to make your life so much easier. I definitely recommend sectioning for all styles, but in particular this one. And then we are on the 4th bun. You can see how I'm separating the 4th and 5th section just to make sure that I have plenty of hair at the very base of my neck. I have done it before where that bun was itty bitty, it looked ridiculously small. So you do want to make sure that every section of hair has a good amount of hair in each section, or this style might not be as cohesive as you're wanting it to look. Then once you have all those sections up and away, you want to start clipping your hair back starting at the base of your neck. Starting at the base of your neck, you want to use a clear elastic tie and make your first bun. You want to make sure that this bun is very low in the placement of a low pony. It is facing downwards. You don't want to make it start going upwards, or it's going to be harder to place the other buns on top of it. Your next bun should be right directly above your bottom bun, and you want to just continue pulling your hair to the very center of your head and placing all your buns directly on top of each other. That's what's going to give you that really cute faux hawk look, and is going to give you that added visual whenever someone is looking at you towards the front. They're going to think you're wearing a top knot, and then when they see you from the side, they will see that you have multiple buns on your head. We are now on the 2nd section, and you want to make sure that these are very tight sections, because if not, your bun might get kind of floppy and kind of fall apart on you. Make sure you are tying your ties as tight as possible. I do recommend clear elastic ties versus Invisibobbles or regular hair ties for this, just so you can have a little bit more control. Then whenever you are pulling that section to the top of your head, you have 2 options. You can either do the very top of your head like I'm doing here, or you can kind of place it a little bit further back just so it connects a little bit more to your buns towards the back of your head, but it totally depends on you. If you need to clean up your buns by adding bobby pins, pulling them apart a little bit more and fluffing them up, that is totally okay. But this is the general gist of the faux hawk with buns. It is such a cute look, and it can work on so many textures and styles and densities. I highly recommend, especially if you are a medium to long hair curly, just because you'll have enough hair to play with. You can also try this with short hair, but you let me know if you love these multiple bun faux hawk.